Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the Object 704, the Tier 9 Russian TD. And this is a tank I've been struggling in. My damage and stats are pretty good, but my win rate in this thing is awful, and I really can't explain it. It's one of the few high-tier tanks I'm struggling to get a decent win rate in, and I do like the tank. I prefer the ISU 152 at tier 8, but the Object is a pretty good TD. I just can't seem to pick up wins, and going into this game I didn't expect very much. I am here on Siegfried line, and it's a 39%er. There are some very, very good players on the enemy team, and I really went into this just to try and get as much damage as I could done, and let's just get going. So with some really, really good players on the enemy team, I'm really going to have to be careful. It's a standard battle, so most of the action is going to be happening in town, and most of the enemy players, or the good players, are in heavy tanks. There's an IS-3, a KV-4, a Borsig, and a T-34 on the enemy team, all very, very good players, and they're all probably going to be heading into town. And then I've got a couple of E-75s and ST-1 to contend with as well. So there's no point in me heading out to the field. We've got a T-54E1 and an E-75 over there already. So I'm going to have quite a lot of targets in front of me in town anyway. And there we go. So IS-3, KV-4 are spotted. I decide to hang here for just a moment to see whether or not they were going to advance across the open area, but I decided that they were too good. They weren't probably going to make that mistake. So I'm being a little bit indecisive right here. I'm trying to figure out where I should go in order to deal with this Unicum platoon. And the Borsig has already taken out our Pershing. We're already a tank down. I have no shots on the Panther II. Still being a little bit indecisive. Pulling back, maybe I've got shots on the A44, but I eventually decide to set up camp here, I believe. Still trying to get shots on the A44. Enemy team are starting to move through the city. They're starting to advance into the city. Okay, A44 is dead. So, still being way, way too indecisive. So, KV-4 spotted me. I took a snapshot. He hit me, I missed him. So I'm wondering, this KV-4 is a Unicum. Is he going to poke again? He is. He misses, and I get a shot into his lower glacis. So he's going to reload before I do. I pull back slightly. And this Löwe is sitting behind me. Okay, KV-4 has pulled back, so I'll move forward. Gonna see if he'll poke again. So there's an IS-3 over to my left. I'm still focused in case the KV-4 decides to poke again. E-75 is in town. He bounces on me. And unfortunately, even though I go for his lower glacis, he's angled and I bounce. But they know I'm here. I don't have a very good crew in this. I don't have Sixth Sense, don't have my first skill. And that could be one of the reasons my win rate is suffering in this tank. So I move away to make them think I'm moving one direction, and then pull back, and then have missed my opportunity on hitting the Borsig as he crossed the open area. So the Löwe Su-122-44 are advancing to get shots on the E-75. KV-4 has actually relocated, so I stay safe from the KV-4. Kill the E-75. So the KV-4 had relocated to try and flank me. And thankfully, we managed to proxy spot him. So we're losing 4-5 at the moment. I'm wondering if the KV-4 is going to poke. But he's dropped off radar, and I've got a sneaking suspicion he's going to try and flank me again. So I move over to this side, just in case he has. And now he could come either side, so I pull back so that I've got a line of fire on either side of the building. So no matter what side he decides to come around, I'm going to be able to swing and get a shot at him. So I'm debating, I want to go over and help my teammates over on the other flank. But the KV-4 is staying hidden. So I decide, okay, I'll go. Let's ignore the KV-4. Let's go put pressure on the tanks on the 9-0 lines. E-75 puts a big shot into the Löwe. And there we go. A beautiful ammo rack on the side of the Tiger II, but it will have gotten me spotted. But that one shot got me 1238 damage. I notice that the KV-4 is advancing to flank me, so I'll get out of there. Side of a turret on the E-75. And I'm going to keep moving. I know that the KV-4 is going to try and flank me. T-34 is coming up behind, so I'm just going to keep going. Let's attack the KV-4. There he is. Put another shot into the KV-4. He puts one into me. I'm waiting for the T-34 to pop up behind me. So I'm trying to stay safe till I reload. I know that the KV-4 is probably going to get another shot into me. So there we go. But he's fired. And I finish off the KV-4. All the while I was keeping an eye on the minimap. That T-34 is advancing up behind me. So we're still losing. It's 10-11. But I'm staying away from the T-34. And now it's my turn to go hunt him. So where's he gone? Alright, well, he hasn't come this way. That's good. And now we can set up an ambush for him. So, T-34 is probably still hunting me. But there's no sign of him. So I'm up to almost 4,000 damage with 4 kills so far. The Unicum platoon is dead, but the T-34 is still a very good player on the enemy team, so he's my priority. Okay, he's been spotted. Su-122 spotted him. I swing around, get a shot through the gap in the archway, and pull back, but not quickly enough, so T-34 does manage to get a shot into me. T-34 has a fairly long reload time, so I should have reloaded, but I'm not going to get around the corner before he has a chance to reload. The Su-122 moves in on the T-34. T-34 is distracted, so I'm going to flank the T-34. Trying to save the SU. Oh, there's a wreck in the way. Need to swing around the wreck. Okay, there we go. So, get a shot into the T-34. He's dead. Things are looking a lot better. It's 12-12 and I'm up to 5 kills. Now, I'm aware that the Panther II is behind us. And he's advancing on the Su-122. Su-122 puts a big shot in, but I need to get around and save the Su. And there we go. Okay, so kill number 6. 5,700 damage. Things are looking a lot better. 2 enemy tanks remaining. SU says well played. Artie is in the field, but I'm not going to get a shot on him, unfortunately. No. He's behind the dip. No shots on the PZ. SU had a shot on him. I don't. E75 takes out Artie. And the PZ takes out the E75. Get one more shot into the PZ SFL. Didn't have much to aim at, so happy it went in. And the SU finishes him off. So I was very happy with that game, especially considering it was a 33%er and the enemy team were very, very good. I ended up picking up the Ace Tanker, High Caliber, and Top Gun. I finished top on XP with 1431 and 6,537 damage with 6 kills. I fired 12 shots, 12 hits, and 11 penetrations, so just that one bounce on the E75. I received 5 hits, 4 of which were penetrations, and 1,850 potential damage received. I didn't do much detecting or tracking, so I only picked up 530 assistance damage, and damaged 7, destroyed 6. Didn't travel very far either. I received, because there was a special on at the time, almost 200,000 credits, and after costs, 168,000 credits. With a premium account, I earned 2,143 XP times 2 with 858 bonus XP thrown in, leaving me on 5,150. So I was very, very happy with this game. As I said in the comments, I read the minimap well, predicted what the enemy tanks were going to do. I stayed safe from the KV-4, stayed safe from the T-34, predicted the Panther was going to be flanking us, and waited for the KV-4 to get out into the open before turning the corner so that he couldn't get away. I was very, very happy with this game, and I think I can say, honestly, it's the first really, really good game in the Object 704 I've had. I've had a lot of good games, but it was the first, what I would call a monster game in the Object 704. And hopefully, there are going to be more to come. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.